Hey, so I've got my property kind of organized. I feel pretty comfortable now where everything, like all my belongings, tools, and stuff like that are located and stored away. I mean, I still have a lot of organizing to do, especially like my tools, they're still in containers and stuff. But now I'm not really getting the feeling that there's like stuff all over the place and I don't know where anything is. In terms of that, I feel like I'm in a good place. Yesterday, I was like driving by the road and I saw a free sign and it turned out to be this. I didn't know what it was, so like I just got out of the truck and started like, I mean, it has wheels and like a top, but I guess what confused me was the actual thing is kind of a angled shape. If it was more of a rectangle, it would have been clear that it was a trailer. I thought it might have been something like more than a trailer that's used for something special. I don't know, like farming, whatever. When I was like looking at it, the guy came out and was like, "Hey, you want it?" And I'm like, "What is it?" And he said it's a homemade lawnmower trailer. And he's like, "Look, it has a dump feature too." How sweet is that? So I'm sure this thing's gonna be useful for moving dirt around and gravel and stuff. In order to use it, I need a riding mower or like a small tractor. I have like a medium big tractor for home use. I guess compared to big tractors, it's small, but it has a backhoe and a loader on it, so it's not the most ideal thing to try to hook up that lawnmower tractor to it. And I need a riding mower anyway to cut my grass. I'm planning to buy a riding mower, but in order to buy a used riding mower, I need a trailer to bring it home. I could buy some ramps and get it up on the back of my pickup truck, but that's kind of like it's a little bit of a sketchy thing to do in terms of like trying to ride your mower or get your mower into and out of a pickup truck bed. Saw a trailer that someone was selling nearby, about 10 miles away, for $250. That's a pretty good price for a trailer. I mean, it's like an old homemade thing. I called him and he said it's heavy duty. I'm hoping I'm gonna get lucky with it. I'm gonna go look at it later today. So now I need a way to pull the trailer. This truck has a tow package, so it's already wired. I just need to get the hitch ball. It's a really old truck. I mean, I could probably do it, but I just want to have more choices for myself in terms of like what can I pull the trailer with. So I might take the truck to go get it, or I could take my van because it has a class 3 hitch, but my van is not wired for towing. Luckily, my friend gave me this wiring package that he had bought for his Transit that he doesn't need anymore. So I'm gonna try to install this wiring package on my van before 4 p.m. Actually, it has to be more like 3 p.m. because I gotta go to Harbor Freight and buy a ball mount. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to install the wiring package before 3 p.m. If I can't do it, I'll just take my truck. I have a lot of experience with electricals on working on the van, so I'm not like super worried about like getting it installed. The neatness of it and trying to like route the wires and stuff, that's a whole nother story, but we'll try to get it done. Let's see what else. The boom. Oh yeah, so technically I can't, the trailer has to be registered for the road, and I don't even know if the trailer has a transferable registration. It's a homemade, so it probably doesn't have a title. It might have a transferable registration. It might not have any paperwork. It's 10 miles away, and like farm roads, I can take mostly like mountain roads, so I don't know. I'm gonna go talk to the guy and see what he thinks, like what his opinion is on what my options are in terms of getting it back to my home. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of just thinking about winging it and bringing it here without plates, basically. Otherwise, I have to take his registration, go to the DMV, get my own, and then I can put plates on it. So I don't know. I might not bring it back home today. I might. We'll see. Okay, so I didn't video the installation process for the hitch trailer wiring thingy. Brand that I have is the T-One T-Connector. So there it is. It was pretty straightforward. I'm not quite done yet. Basically, you gotta take these taillights out. There's 2 Torx screws you have to take out. The whole thing comes out. There's one wiring harness. You take that off, and then you follow the yellow wire connector on the wiring harness or the T1 T connector, and put one end into one of the harnesses, put the other end into the other harness. Then there's a green wire that comes out of, there's like this little box here. I guess that's the control center. There's a green wire. I just put it underneath my plastic bit here. Then the green wire comes up here. And then you gotta take the passenger side tail light out and take the wiring harness off and do the same thing on this side. I'm probably gonna try to clean these things up at some point. I don't know, 10 years down the line, who knows. I've always wanted to cover up this area with wood, but I really don't know when's the next time I'm gonna really work on this van. Probably gonna take like a month and just like knock it out at some point. I kind of try to make it as clean as possible. The hot wire, so like when I did my van, I put in these posts preemptively, and that's actually working out great because now I don't have to open up the battery compartment or try to like go all the way up there in order to get my power. So red is hot, black is ground. The hot or positive from the control box is going to my positive terminal, and then the ground is white on the control box, and I'm gonna put that on the black terminal. That's about it, and I don't have a trailer to test it out on. I'm just gonna turn on the engine to make sure my transit tail lights work, the signals and brake light and stuff, and then we're gonna call it good. All right, so everything's installed and it's looking good. Still not sure which car I'm gonna take. Thinking I'm just gonna take the truck. It's not too far away, so if it doesn't work out, I can always come back and bring the van. All right, I bought a trailer. Super custom, homemade. Apparently, these are hydraulic shocks, I guess. Suspension. if I had like a whole bunch of people riding back there, they would be super comfortable. I ran into an issue where I almost wasn't able to bring it home today because it was missing this latch. This latch is what locks the trailer onto the ball. So without this, it might just pop off, which would be no good. So the guy actually said like, you need a pintle hitch in order to use this trailer. When I went to go look at it, I was like, no, that looks like a ball hitch. It's just missing the latch. So I'm like, I still want the trailer. I gave him the money and told him I'll pick it up some other time. And then I started looking online for pintle hitches. And then as I was looking online, it looked like the latches were removable from the ball mounting thing. And they actually sell them separately, but you would have to order it. And here it would take up to Monday to get it, and today's Tuesday, so like almost a week. I started looking on Harbor Freight, just like looking at different hitch parts, and noticed that they sold, it's called a trailer coupler. If you're making your custom trailer, basically you weld or bolt this onto the trailer that you're making. Where that hole is right there is where the latch is supposed to be. So basically I went to Harbor Freight, bought this, it was like $12 or something, and then took the latch off and then threw it onto his coupler. I got it home. Super excited. Now I can go buy my lawnmower